Hey, rehearsal roomers, how's it going? I'm coming at you from band Studio 3 here. Today, the purpose of this video is to encourage you in your writing. You guys you're moving toward writing a song and recording it in about 6 weeks with me. Small change of plan. Instead of there being a lot of rehearsal room instructors in our session, it's probably going to be me only, or me plus, excuse me as I raise this, me plus Coulter. Why? Well, when I record or produce an artist, typically it's just a one-on-one thing. I can create instruments on the fly, I play everything, and it allows you to have some real flexibility. If something's not working that day, or maybe I notice, hey, your voice would sound a lot better if we raised the key or lowered the key, or maybe we cut that bridge in half, something like that. It allows us to do that. And I think 30-minute sessions will probably be extremely adequate for you guys to have a great song. But you still got to write it. Boy, my hair is doing something funky today. There we go. So what I would like for you to do is let's kind of just write a song together. I'm going to let you guys see this in real time with me, okay? So the first thing is we're just going to have a piece of paper and we're going to have our verse chords and our chorus chords. And I really like handwriting. I think the phone's awesome, but you can get distracted, you get notifications, and, so paper's awesome. Use paper. It's not a law, but you can try. So I'm just going to pick the key that I'm most comfortable in. You go ahead and do that right now. Let me back up. Let's create just sort of an umbrella under which to do this song. We're not trying to write the greatest song, of course. We're not even trying to write your greatest song. I even want to take it another step down. We're not trying to write something that you necessarily feel personally attached to. The goal is to write a song for Keaton that I can record at rehearsal room. You may even need to write that at the top of your page. I want to write a song for Keaton that I can record at rehearsal room. So what does that have to have? Well, we have to have chords, you got to have a melody, and you got to have lyrics that work. That's it. I think this will free you to make it a little bit more like a school assignment. When you wrote that biography on Benjamin Franklin, you weren't necessarily personally attached to it or fired up about it. You just kind of did it and you moved on. Well, the great thing about this is you will actually enjoy it a little bit more than a biography about Benjamin Franklin. But in hindsight, I think you're going to find, wow, I actually enjoyed it more because it was easy. That's fun. It's easy. And number two, I'm surprised at how much I actually enjoy the song. I didn't intend for this bridge or that chorus or that melody. And that is songwriting. Okay, we want to get away from intentionality and we want to get kind of locked into flow. Okay, if you want to write that to intentionality, big X, flow. Okay, so that's our assignment. Write a song for Keaton. I'm the one. Number two, sorry for the ticks and the beings, whatever. Write a song for Keaton that I can record at rehearsal. That's the goal. All right, we're a few minutes in. Let's jump in. I'm going to pick my chords here. I'm going to do C, E minor, D. That's my verse chords. Haven't even played them yet. Don't care how they sound. Just kind of creating a canvas. G, D, E minor, C. Okay. It's decided. I realize, is that backward? I don't know. Okay. So I've got my... So there's my verse. C. And remember, on the note of how it sounds, you may not be the most eloquent, articulate guitar player. Yes, that's okay. That's why you have a producer. This guy, okay? Give yourself a break. You're writing it for me. Let's go to the chorus. G, D, E minor, C. I don't know why, but in my brain it popped up. I wanted to hear an A minor instead. So I'm going to give myself the chance to edit. So I was like, okay, the D wasn't to do it for me. I want an A minor. Oh, that's kind of nice. E minor. Awesome. No different than writing an email to someone. All right, these are my lines. This is what I want to say. In conclusion, yours, whatever. So now let's get to lyrics. Now, what I want you to do here is if you want to use that page in your assignment 1 where you're pulling words off of that, I think that's awesome. I'm going to kind of show you what I do since I run out of that stuff, and I'm just going to check some headlines, okay? So I'm going to take my computer over here, and I'm just going to Google. Now, this is cool, right? If you go to Google, there's this little thing that says, I'm feeling lucky. And we're going to hit it. Now, remember, no internet browsing. Oh, it says, I'm feeling lucky. Doodlies are spontaneous. What's happening? I want to do, I'm feeling lucky, curious. Bam. All right. Kerning is the spacing between individual letters or characters. Now, I don't know why, but when I read that, I allowed my brain to say individual characters. We keep our space on the subway. I don't know what I'm saying. And this store, oh, okay, well, now what are they doing? Individual characters. And I didn't say they, I said we, but I don't know why. We keep our space on the subway. We gaze across a crowded ocean. Now, this is very important. You are probably asking questions or going over that line in your mind. Is that good? Is that overly poetic? Does that make sense? Any time that your brain starts to ask questions about what your brain is saying, that is a tennis match. That is dual thinking. You're not in flow. You're swimming against current. Your brain has to be in flow. So what I want to teach you is as soon as you begin to ask questions, do I like that? Stop. Pause. My job is not to ask if it's good. My job is to write a song for Keaton. Do you see how simple that becomes? All right. It's kind of like I tell my 6-year-old, your job is not to like the broccoli. Your job is to eat the broccoli. Okay. And eat it. You need vitamins. That's just we can talk about it all day long, or you can just eat it and then you get the ice cream. Okay. So I'm really going to hammer this one home in the video. Questions. It's not our job to ask them. We don't know if it's going to sound good. You don't know if you're going to like it. You don't know if they're going to like it. It's not your job. Okay. All right. Individual characters. We keep our space on the subway. We gaze across a crowded ocean. All right, now it's time for a chorus. I pulled that from Google. I don't know how it came. It's just, I heard an artist talk about this. I have energy and electricity scientifically in my body. There is blood flowing. There is rhythm flowing. Something about that activated life in me, even if it was microscopic, and I began to create. That's how nature works. The seed fell, the ground absorbed it, cool science stuff happened, and now something's growing. It's just flow. So that's what we're letting happen. All right, let's do it again, because now I need a chorus. So I'm going back to Google, and I'm feeling lucky, click. I'm feeling stellar, bang. Ooh, I don't know why, but I got pictures of stars. And in fact, that's a really great chorus. Stellar. I get pictures of stars. I get pictures of stars when I dream of you. Okay, so it's taken us about 5 minutes, and we have a something. We've written a something. I've written this for you. It's a gift. I don't know if you'll like it. My 6-year-old, she wakes up and Lucy decides, I'm today drawing a picture of Pete the cat, and he is going to school. Here, Dad. Why would I want to jack with that? You're doing that. You're doing the same. Hey, I wrote this for you. I drew this picture. Here it is. Does it stink? Do I stink? Let's not do that. You're safe here in the community of rehearsal room to play better together, to love music, to love your music. Okay? All right. So that took us 5 minutes. There you go. That's it. Now, why don't you pause the video if you want. I'm going to take literally 4 more minutes to play this if you want to see it. Or you can try to write your own, whatever you want to do. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead. So I've got C. Ooh, that's a cool chord. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. E, 2, 3 minor, and D. Individual characters. We keep our space on the subway. We gaze across the crowded ocean. There's my verse. I've recorded it. Stop. And Stellar, I get pictures. Oh my God, I did not intend for that to rhyme. That is cool. And I'm only stopping this because so you can see it. All right, Stellar, I get pictures. I get pictures when I dream of you. Pictures when I dream of you. When I dream of you. We're back in our verse. Now, it's important to know for you that I need to literally stop the phone, which, by the way, I hope you're recording yours, rewind it and listen to what the heck I just did, because I have no clue. Every song I've ever set down and I intentionally wrote it, or I intentionally questioned it, remember the question thing while I wrote it, I play it back and I go, that thing is garbage. There's nothing that resonates. I don't mean I think it's bad. I mean I feel nothing. I feel no emotion. It feels like I was given a cracker and it just absorbed moisture with no taste in my mouth. And however, when I play it back and I've let flow happen, I feel this sense of I know these are strange words, guys, but I feel this sense of vibrational existence. Like I take a deep breath after I just woke up from sleeping, or I came out of a cold lake and I was swimming, and I feel life. And it's because you're creating life. It's something that is very living. And what you're hearing come out of your phone, you may not be in a place to love it yet. And I don't want this to sound harsh, but I need you to hear me, because someone said this to me. That might be your issue. That's okay. That's not the music's issue. Okay? That might be you just saying, I don't like me or my music. And let me tell you, that's why you're here doing this too. Okay? That's why I do this every day. I want It's healthy to like you and to like your music. It's good. We love your music. We want you to play better with us, okay? So let's separate those. And when you hear it, you go, wow, that was kind of cool. I didn't intend for stellar to rhyme with I get pictures of stars. I get pictures of stars when I dream of you. How did that happen? Do you need to know why? Isn't it just great that it happened? Okay, so that's my something for the day. I might be done. Notice this took us about 10 minutes, all right? Why don't you carve off some time from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or whatever you're on, Fortnite, I don't care. Drop that thing down 10 or 15 minutes. The next day, if you're tired and you don't want to do any more today, I don't want to finish it. You know, sometimes the flow of energy is enough for me. I'm like, whoa, I need a minute. Great. Come back tomorrow. Do another 15. Knock out your verse. No questions. No questioning. Knock out your verse. Do another chorus. Does it feel done? Come back the next day. I promise you will have a song in 1 week. Okay? I'm so proud of you guys, and I want you to know this at a deeper level for me. This class has been very exciting and special. It's not what I intended when I first started it, but I'm loving it more, and I truly care about you guys. And I see what is growing in you, and I want you to know the value that it has, the virtue of what is becoming in you is not something that you fully understand or recognize. But we who are seeing it in the audience, it is there. So we at Rehearsal Room love you guys. We're proud of you guys. I care about you guys. I care about Center Stage. And remember, you're writing a song for me, assignment, to record at Rehearsal Room. Okay, finish line. That's the goal. No emotions about it. All right? We are trying in our writing process to just put chords on the page. We don't care. Those are our hammers. Those are our screwdrivers. Those are our blues and greens. We just pick them, right? Tomatoes, pepperonis, throw them on the pizza. We are going to use Google or our worksheet. Google goes Feel Lucky. That's fun, because it throws you all kinds of stuff. And we're going to let flow happen, not questions. Questioning the process, the flow. It's almost like if you can imagine that this is a thing, okay, some kind of force. If you just want to give it a name, I call it the muse, or I call it flow. It stops asking and talking when you stop questioning. It just goes, I can't do my job here. All right? So experiment with that process. See if it works for you. There's no right answer here. This is creating. This is songwriting. It's a mystical, fun thing. You're going to find your way. This is just mine. So anyway, guys, you got my number. Text me if you need anything. I'm going to put an offer on the table here, and that is that if you want to meet one-on-one with me, I've got a 30-minute lesson for you free of charge, okay? This is such an important thing for me that you guys get over this step, that if you want to book that with me between now and April 1, it's yours, okay? You book it, text me, I'll put you on my calendar, and we'll meet up. It's a free lesson. I want to help you get over this hump of writing your first song if you need it. My guess is you don't, but if you do, oh my gosh, that'd be fun for me too. All right, later on, hope you like my sweater I wore just for you guys. Later.